I love painting flowers, and in this video I'm going to tell you all about how I fell in love with painting flowers from life, and I'm going to take you to one of my favorite flower gardens. I love to work from life. It's really important to me to hold the flower in my hand and paint what I can see with my eyes. I'm not great at working from photographs. I really like to be able to turn something all around and feel how heavy it is and see the way the light bounces off of it. And I've never been good at just drawing something from a photo without seeing it in real life first. It's not a very efficient way to work. It'd be much easier if I could just draw things from photos. But that's the way I love to work, and I think that's why my paintings are so joyful and happy, because when I'm out in nature or in my studio holding a flower, that's when I'm really happy. Speaking of happy places, one of my favorite gardens to visit belongs to my very good friend Sylvia. Sylvia lives on a farm near Pugwash, Nova Scotia, and her house is definitely a happy place for me and my whole family. Sylvia's farm has chickens and dogs and a place to play basketball. And it's very close to the sea. Everyone has a good time when we go visit Sylvia and her dad and her son Jimmy at the farm. I've been friends with Sylvia for about 16, 17 years. And even though she lives 2 hours away now, the kids are almost like cousins to each other, and they've grown up together in a way. Sylvia is also a really creative person, and we have a lot of fun together. We both love to draw and paint and write, so we have a lot in common. When I think of Sylvia's farm, I think of apple trees lined up along the driveway, and happy dinners together, and geraniums on the windowsill. One of my happiest memories is right after the worst of COVID, when it was okay to be together again. My family went up and stayed nearby Sylvia's farm, and we went on a hayride through her neighbor Arthur's fields, and it was at sunset, and it was just one of my most recent happiest times because it felt so good to be with people that you care about again. One of my kids' favorite things about visiting Sylvia's house is sometimes there's a cat in the neighbor's barn that has kittens, and they get to go and visit the kittens and try and catch them and give them cuddles and make them used to people. One of my favorite gardens to visit is Sylvia's garden. Sylvia's garden is the best type of garden in my opinion, because she just plants what she wants. She lets it grow where it grows, and her garden gets bigger every year. She grows sunflowers with all kinds of poppies tangled in, and there's all sorts of butterflies and bees because the pollinators love this type of garden so much. It's not set out in rows or plots or anything like that. It's just one big happy garden all together.
Should've known it was you I would love until the end.
Favorite type of flowers to draw are usually things that you would not really consider flowers, but maybe weeds that you would pull out of your garden. That's because I don't like it when things are too beautiful or too predictable. I like to paint things that look a little weird or odd. And that's because I love the novelty of drawing new shapes. So you're not gonna find me drawing a bright red rose very often unless I have to. I'm going to draw or paint some ugly thing that grows in your cracks in your driveway, or something I found growing on the side of the road, or some wild weed that I found out on a woods walk.
I am sure I wanna live it with you. If you look into my eyes, when our time down here is spent, it's in every single line. Hope you know it was you that I loved until the end. Ooh.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you could please like and subscribe, that would really help me to make more videos, show you more art, and tell you more stories.